pageantry. It's extremely humbling. And, you know, I'm hoping that for every one of you, all this pageantry, I mean, this is some crazy stuff right here. Hopefully this is inspiring everyone to kind of go for your dreams and move forward, because truly, it all really starts right in this room. I know there's sparks being lit in this room right now, and many of you will never forget this day. Hopefully, most of you will never forget this day. I can remember back when I first got involved in my very first network marketing company. I was brand new. It was 1998, and the first time I ever went to a convention, and I couldn't believe it. How many people here are first-timers at convention? Isn't that cool? It's like going to a concert, isn't it? I mean, it's crazy when you walk into this place. And I'll never forget it because I had hurt my foot that day and I couldn't walk. I mean, I really was in a lot of pain. And some of my buddies got me a wheelchair. And they brought me, and I got to sit in like the handicap area, way over on the side, in the corner. And obviously it wasn't SendOutCards, it was a different company, but truly there's about this many people. And I sat over in the corner on the end of the row with my wheelchair because I obviously couldn't, get up in there. And I'll never forget this. It really was a defining moment in my life. They lined the top income earners up on the side because they were going to march them up on stage one by one and introduce the top income earners to everyone. And I was on the end of the stage, and they were all lined up next to me. And I'm looking at them, all trying to size them up, like, all right, they don't look too impressive to me. I'm looking at them, and, all right, well, they're the ones making all the money. Cool. They're the ones that I need to learn from. I didn't understand that. And then a lady down the row on my left, she goes, excuse me, psst, psst, psst. And I look at her, and she's holding up a camera, like pointing it at me. And I just went, and she said, no, go back. And I leaned back, and I'm thinking to myself, this lady has no idea who she just asked to get out of her picture. And right there, gang, a journey started for me. And the SendOutCard journey to Eagle is what Curtis just talked about. I mean, we were here last year at convention, and as Curtis said, we were showered with a million great accomplishments. The senior executive thing was what we worked our butt off for all year long. But I'll tell you what, getting to Eagle was not born that day. Getting to Eagle was born the day we joined the company. The very first convention we came to, learning about the Eagle, learning about the legacy of the Eagle, learning why the Eagle is attached to our company. It has more significance than just the bird. And we learned that, and that was the day we decided to become the Eagle. As a matter of fact, our password, our login password from day one for our SendOutCard system was Eagle 2010. Okay? That was the deal. Is that an I am statement? We had to type that in multiple times every day. That was an I am statement that was always there. We've changed it, by the way. It's not that anymore. You'll never guess what it is now. But there's an old saying that says, if you see a turtle on top of a fence post, you know that sucker didn't get there all by himself. He had some help along the way. And any leader in this business will tell you that it absolutely applies to this business in every way, shape, and form. We're getting all the honor, but it's a little bit, again, humbling and almost to the point of embarrassing because you can't get here alone. You can't get here alone. We left that convention last year and we set out on our mission. And what is our mission, gang? What do we have to do to get promoted to Eagle? All right, you might want to take some notes right here. You have to look for somebody that wants what you're feeling right now, help them get started, and help them get 3. We call it a success unit. That's what we did. That's what we do. We left convention last year and started looking for people that want what we're feeling, that want what we have, that want to dream like we're dreaming, see like we're seeing. And we found a few. It's not a magic wand thing. You don't walk out and say, all right, I need some executives. It's going to be you, you, and you. Here we go. It does not work that way, as you all know. You wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. You have to find, and you have to help a lot of people get started before you find the people that will put in the commitment that is necessary to make it happen. And Curtis and I, honestly, we sponsored, during the course of the last convention to this convention, we personally sponsored about 40 people between the two of us. And of those 40 people, I'll never forget the morning in January when my friend Trip Caldwell, who had been a customer of ours for 2 years, called me up and said, Tommy, we need to get together and talk. I went and met him at Ayla's Bake Shop. We had a bagel and a coffee. Remember that, Trip? Tripp said, I'm ready to flip the switch as long as you get my wife on board. And really that was the day where the little bit of magic happened, the little bit of luck happens. Luck happens, you need it, but believe me. And that's where it started. And Tripp and Beth Caldwell made a commitment, and both of them very busy professionals, very busy people.